7 Little Johnstons fans tear into Alex for cringe move. 7 Little Johnstons cast member Alex Johnston recently did something that many fans see as cringe. So, what did Alex do this time around, and what are viewers saying about it? 7 Little Johnstons, Alex Johnston and Emma Johnston are now navigating adulthood, as 7 Little Johnstons fans have seen. Emma Johnston and Alex Johnston were the last of Trent Johnston and Amber Johnston's children to reach adulthood. Viewers have seen them grow up on the family show for years, and now, they enter into a brand new chapter. Unfortunately, as 7 Little Johnstons fans have seen, Trent Johnston and Amber Johnston still treat their adult children like children a lot of the time. And when someone like Anna Johnston tries to step outside of the lines, she gets ostracized for it. So, it's a bit of a catch-22 as Alex, Emma, and the rest continue to navigate their lives. Alex Johnston's relationship with Ali Smith. A big part of his storyline. When it comes to Alex Johnston and his storyline, the main focus for some time has been on his relationship with Ali Smith. Alex followed the advice of his parents and found a little person who he clicked with, and viewers have seen them navigate their relationship in recent scenes. Alex had moments where he struggled with the fact that he and Ali had to maintain a relationship long distance. This is perfectly understandable, especially if you've ever been in a long distance situation, where you do not get to see your person as much as you would like. However, Ali also went on the family trip to Puerto Rico and more. So, even with all of the challenges, they have certainly found a way to make things work. 7 Little Johnstons fans slam Alex for cringe move recently. 7 Little Johnstons fans called Alex Johnston out for what many see as his latest cringe move. Like many of his siblings, Alex runs an online store, primarily specializing in origami pieces. Based on recent updates, Alex showed off some new buttons that had many commenters rolling their eyes. One button, in particular, drew a firestorm from 7 Little Johnstons commenters. It was the Alex Ali Fan Club button, and commenters had a lot to say about it. One commenter said, "Anybody want a pin? Who does Alex think would buy this?" A second commenter chimed in, adding, "Became a product of his environment." A third person piled on, saying, "You'd be surprised how common it is for sellers to think they are the audience for their product." Said, "He's 18, not a professional product developer nor marketer." A fourth said, "This is so cringe. What do you think of Alex and his new buttons? Let us know in the comments below." Who is Alex Johnston on 7 Little Johnstons? Meet the youngest in the famous family. Taking over the world. The Johnston family originally made their on-screen debut with their own reality TV show, 7 Little Johnstons, which followed their family of 7. Family First. Meet the cast of TLC's hit show 7 Little Johnstons. The Big Brood is run by parents Trent Johnston and Amber Johnston and includes their 5 children. The entire family has been diagnosed with a type of dwarfism called achondroplasia. Trent, 45, and Amber, 42, who tied the knot in 1998, gave birth to their first son, Jonah, 21, that same year. They later welcomed their daughter Elizabeth, 19, 2 years later. Anna, 21, Emma, 16, and Alex, 16, were all adopted from different areas in the world. Even though Trent and Amber adopted Alex before Emma, he's actually the youngest in the family. He was born on November 15, 2005, while Emma was born on July 1 of the same year. Alex's journey from South Korea was documented by the TLC series, with Amber admitting that it wasn't easy for the family at first. South Korea requires the adoption fee to be paid in full at the beginning of the process. Therefore, we did not have the funds or the time to fundraise, Amber detailed to Rainbow Kids in 2011. Every day it took us to acquire the funds necessary was one more day our son was not receiving the medical treatment and care he needed. Overcome with emotion, I explained we do not have weeks or months. Amber noted. 15 minutes after returning home from that conversation, our phone rang. It was our pastor informing us that a couple from our church inquired about our adoption that same evening and volunteered to write out a check for the entire amount, $15,150. After Alex joined the Johnston group, he experienced several health scares over the years. 2015, Alex went in for a routine MRI at the doctor's office and stopped breathing while he was sedated. The little one didn't have any further issues after the appointment, but 2 years later the family revealed that Alex required brain surgery. It's something that I know is best for Alex, but as a mom, it's scary. He's having his head opened up. He's going under anesthesia. His spinal cord's going to be exposed, Amber explained on a reality show in 2017. He could not make it through the surgery. He could come out paralyzed. There's always risks involved. If I could take away all the pain, if I could lay down and be the one to be operated on, I would in a heartbeat. Trent, for his part, also weighed in on his son's medical procedure, adding, when they come and push him through those doors, it's tough. Sending your child back to have their brain operated on, it's a totally different level. Alex recovered from the surgery without any complications and viewers have continued to see him thrive on screen. He now runs his own Etsy store, Alex Paper Company, which specializes in origami gifts and other art items. Alex's transition to high school has also allowed the youngest in the family to prosper.